Versace Eros Energy. Hello, welcome my bold bearded friends. In today's video we're going to talk about Versace Eros Energy. Alright, let's spray it on. And this is an interesting fragrance. I made a short about it a while ago in which I tested it in the store in, I thought it was in Germany, something like that. And this is interesting lemon fragrance, and I would say it's or citrus fragrance. Now let's try it down a little bit. It's such a lemony fragrance that it really reminds me of lemon dish soap or lemon pludge or whatever you use to clean. And it's not necessarily that I think it's not pleasant smelling, but however it smells really clean, if you will. The opening of this fragrance is, to my nose, just a hefty push of lemon. And I'm not that big of a fan of citrusy fragrances. However, I can see the merit, if you will, of citrusy fragrances, especially in warmer temperatures. However, to my nose, it dries down more to a if you know, it's the Napoleon candies, the hard, what's called candies, which you have to keep in your mouth and it melts away really, really slowly. And then, of course, in the citrus or flavor. However, for a lemon or citrus-based fragrance, it lasts about 12 hours with, I would say, a medium projection. So that is really nice. And it has because of the sweetness in it, the candiness of it, it almost has a bit of an attractiveness in it, which reminds me, actually, now I think about it, a little bit of Dior Eau Sauvage, the original, the EDT, which also is, of course, a citrus-based fragrance, a bit lemonade-y, and it's also has that attractiveness that's in the fragrance. Alright, in the top notes, it's right here on the card, so let's talk about it. It opens up with Italian bergamot, Italian blood orange, lime oil from Peru, green mandarin, also from Italy, grapefruit and lemon from Italy. And what I like about this opening is that you really get the grapefruit and the blood orange, and that's as a citrus notes is really what I think is really attractive. For it just has a little bit of tartness in it, and of course a little bit of sweetness, which gives it a nice play on the the standard of citrus notes like just lemon and bergamot. So I really like a bit of tartness, a little bit of sweetness in it, combined, of course, with the sourness of the citrus notes, and that's really nice. But as with every fragrance, the top notes last 20 minutes, something like that, perhaps even less. And you should, of course, buy a fragrance based on the top notes. So let's talk about the mid notes. You got pink pepper, black currant, and white amber. The pink pepper gives you a little bit of the berry tart sweetness, red berry tart sweetness. Of course, the black currant also gives that a little bit tart, fruity vibe to this fragrance. And I guess the amber will provide a little bit of sweetness, resinous sweetness to this fragrance. Then the Here it's stated as the bottom, but I would say it's the base of this fragrance is patchouli, Indonesian patchouli, musk and oak moss. And I would say I don't really get these notes, at least to my nose, perhaps because it's only tested and I have not worn it enough. Perhaps it's all of that, but I just get a woody base, which is like many other fragrances. However, the candied citrus note in this fragrance is really nice. Again, however, as I already own Eau Sauvage, which gives a Dior Eau Sauvage, which gives a citrusy lemonade, so it's also sweet citrusy fragrance. This is not on my list to really buy. However, I can imagine for the younger folks, I guess, that this would look a little bit more attractive than Dior Eau Sauvage. Price-wise, I don't know if there is much of a difference. Still, if you're in the market for a candied lemon fragrance, definitely check this one out. And thank you for watching. And I really think after this one, you should check out Dior Eau Sauvage. Ciao.